everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another video. Today is another car chat and it has been a hot minute since I filmed any chat. There's some chats from a couple weeks ago when I filmed and then never edited because I fell off the editing bandwagon. But truly, what's new? So, today's video, I am sharing with you guys some kind of tech fails because this week was a week of tech fails for Sarah's life. Don't you love how I say that in third person? I can't even clip this microphone on my shirt without it making my shirt look weird. So let's go ahead and get right into it. First, let's start with a major update on my Dyson hair straightener. Now, I filmed a video about my Dyson hair straightener a few months ago, about 6 months ago. Actually, no, it's longer than that. Almost a year ago, I filmed a video about the Dyson Corrale hair straightener and how great it was and how I genuinely recommended it. Now, I still do recommend it, but here's my issue. My hair straightener now that the 2 years have passed and conveniently it's no longer under warranty, it doesn't hold a charge anymore. So I have to use it with the cord, and even using it with the cord is kind of inconvenient because it will turn off all of a sudden and just do weird stuff, which is really silly. Now, there's a chance it could have been dropped. You know, I'm not at home all day, and certain people do have a key, and they could have dropped it when, you know, they were in my house. I don't know. But that could have caused it. But I'm going to just guess that so considering that I Googled it and Dyson seems to have a history of this, or at least the Dyson forum shows a history of this. The Dyson forum actually shows a history of this happening shortly after the 2-year warranty expires. So that's kind of weird. But anyway, the really only thing I can do is just buy another one, which I did. It's basically become unusable. So like I said, if you're wondering if I bought another one, I did. And I still recommend it. And it just so happened that when I had to purchase it this past week, that it was on sale. So I was like, okay, that's a win, you know? And I mean, I use it every day to get ready for work because I wear my hair straight to work a good portion of the time, you know? But the new one will be here soon and I'm excited about it. It actually matches the color of my Dyson Air Straight, or my Dyson Air Straight, the one I also reviewed. So that's wonderful. So, you know, hopefully we'll have a better experience. But overall, I wouldn't discredit the fact that I had it a good 2 years. And I mean, my hair is extremely thick. But, you know, I figure maybe my straightener just shut down and decided it had had enough. You know, it was like, I can't do this anymore. Please lay me to rest. I can't straighten this thick hair anymore. There's that. Now, mind you, I never expected to have the company replace my hair tool. Now, okay, mind you, I've never ever expected any company that I buy a hair tool from to replace it, but I've never had a circumstance that was within, you know, even 7 days of a purchase date. So there's that. If something went wrong, I just bought a new one. That's just how I did it. And that's how I continue to do it. I mean, this even goes back to my PYT straightener. My PYT straightener got wet and I had to replace it. It's very distressful, but anyway. And I'll insert a picture. If you don't know what a PYT straightener is, I highly recommend it. It's like a Dyson alternative. It's just not cordless, but it is ceramic plate, so it's like less damaging to your hair, or so they say. I don't know if it's true or not, but anyway. But it sucks that it stopped working, obviously, you know. But going forward, if I have to replace it in another 2 years, I'm going to be upset. But because I use it so much and I love it so much, I probably would. So I'm not changing my review on the Dyson, but I just wanted to share this experience since I did make a video, you know, about how great it was. I wanted to share my experience because I don't think it happens with everyone, but, you know, just being honest. Let's see. I like the Dyson hair straightener because I can display it on my vanity. And, you know, when you use a hair straightener every day, it's nice to not have to pack it up and put it in a drawer or whatever because, you know, you use it every day. So, and it looks nice and it's a way to like clean up, you know, and not have it just resting on your bathroom counter, looking like a hot mess. Anyway, so, you know, it's the little things that when you're working full time that make something like that easy. But anyway, so now let's move on to a second topic for this video, and that is fake SanDisk SD cards on Amazon. So I bought some micro SD cards for the camera that I'm filming on, and when I put the SD card in the camera, it automatically told me that the SD card speed was slow and that recording would stop. And I didn't really think much of it. I thought that was a little weird. I was like, this is a 256 gigabyte SanDisk Pro card. Why is this happening? And it wasn't until I took to Google and to find out why I thought my camera was doing this, that some people in the forums were saying that Amazon sold counterfeit SD cards, or they have sellers who Amazon themselves doesn't do it, but the sellers on Amazon, since I guess, I don't know, sellers on Amazon sell counterfeit SD cards. So next thing I know, I'm down the Reddit rabbit hole for counterfeit Amazon SD cards, and I'm like realizing, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is totally what's happened to me. So I wait another day, and then I decide to order one from Target, and I stick it in the camera and it works flawlessly. Stick it in the computer, no issues. And I'm thinking to myself, I got burns. Initially I requested a refund, but then I was like, you know what, let me do a replacement instead, because I still could use the card, figuratively, because I have enough devices, like even my dash cam, I think, takes an SD card like that. So I'm like, well, I have enough uses for it, and it's crazy. But I want to share some of the things that basically showed me that these were fake. So the first is like your first photo that we're looking at here is how the writing on the text is definitely different from the actual original one, and it's bolder and not the same font, obviously, because where it says micro SD, it's bold on one and not on the other. And now I went and posted this on Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, which you may or may not, but if you follow me on Instagram, I posted that because I know I have a lot of content creator friends from college and high school who probably at one point in their life have purchased SD cards from Amazon. So it's like kind of a warning to everyone. And even if you work in marketing and you like film content, like I follow some attorneys I know, and they follow me back, and so I know that they film content for social media, and if they're filming it and they need an SD card, they need to be aware of this. So there's that. Anyway, and also the adapter. And in that first photo, the adapter is also different. And so anyway, I posted this to Instagram, and I was like, let me just share this because I think it's worth noting. Then we go into the next photo, which is the way the numbers are written on the actual SD card. So SanDisk was way too large. Extreme was kind of similar. And also the way the numbers were written was definitely a little bit suspicious. So then I put it in the computer, and I'm comparing like the way they perform in the computer. One of them, and you'll see here in this photo, says untitled, like it should. The other one says SD card. And I'm just like, that's a little suspicious. And so I knew something was up a couple days ago when it wouldn't let me write or read the card. And it was just weird stuff that was happening. Like, the card was actually functional, and it was actually a pretty good fake, but I was like, this is ridiculous. So let my mistake to be a lesson to anyone. If you work in marketing or film content for social media, this actually happens. And honestly, like, to save a few bucks, I, ordered it from Amazon as opposed to Best Buy or Best Buy or Target, which are both reputable retailers. But with Amazon, I get 5% back. So that's why I ordered it through them. Now, I will say I have received legitimate, SD cards from Amazon, and not everyone is a fake, but it's important to look out for similar things like the text and the font before you open the package. That way you can just return it and not have to fight the seller. Now, it may be that I end up getting a refund. We'll see. But regardless of all that, it was a tech fail week for Sarah, and I don't like those kind of weeks, but it happens. So we'll start fresh next week. Anyway, so that's a wrap on Sarah's chaotic tech week. At least I didn't buy like a fake camera or fake microphones or fake whatever, So yeah. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.